What we're going to learn now is how to add blog posts to your website. So adding blog posts is really important, not just because you want to write something and you want to share your story. It's mostly about driving traffic to your website. So for example, if you are a carpet cleaning business and if people are looking for you, right, sometimes they don't search for carpet cleaning or your brand name, but instead they search for something like how to get rid of carpet stains or something like that. So carpet stains. And then they can scroll down and maybe this one over here. So this is a blog post, right? So you can create a blog post and that's going to drive a lot of traffic to your website. So people are looking for maybe getting rid of coffee stain or a wine stain, and they might read your article, but it might be your business. So they might read it and might think, okay, maybe I don't want to clean it myself. Maybe I want to hire someone. So it's definitely a really, really awesome way to drive traffic to your business. And I highly recommend learning a little bit more about SEO as well. So I do have an SEO tutorial on my channel, so make sure to check that out. But right now I just want to show you guys how to add in post and display it on your page. So what we can do is hover on the top over here, and instead of page, we're going to click on post. So here we can put in a title. So I might just put in "We are unique." So the purpose of this is just to show you how to add it in. So that's your title. And here we can, on the right, we can click on categories. We can add a new category. So this one could be education. And then click on add new category. Scroll down. You can put tags as well, but we're going to add in a featured image. Click on set featured image. And we're going to add in this picture over here. So again, I cropped the sort of blog post images to around 1100 by 700. Click on set featured image. And then that's pretty much it. So once you've done that, click on publish and publish again. And once that is done, we can click here and click on the link. So this is your blog post. And to add our content, because we're using the Themify Builder, it's going to make it a lot easier for us to add it in. So we can click on turn on builder. And here we can start adding in all these different types of modules. So let's say, for example, we can go to Lorem Ipsum to just get some dummy text. So we're going to copy over some dummy text and click on that. And let's click over here, copy that. Let's come back over here and we can drag in a text module just like that. And we can paste in the text like that. We can also arrange the sort of padding as well. So we can maybe add some padding, like let's say 25, okay, to make it spaced nicely. So what I want to show you is click on done. And maybe if you want to add an image, let's say you want to add an image to describe a little bit more about what you've written. So here, let's say we want to add maybe this one over here, insert file URL, and then you got your image. And then click on done. And maybe you might want to add this thing. So a box module, we can drag this over here below that. And what this is useful is, like, let's say if you have a blog post about how to clean a carpet, and maybe there's like 7 different ways, and you might want to put maybe some tips or something like that. This is a really great way to do it. So for example, tips, maybe tip number 1, like that. And then what we could do is change that to heading 2. And then what we could do is maybe click on that, and styling for the background, I might set it to yellow, drop the opacity down to 0.1, like that. Then I might add some spacing above that as well. So maybe let's try 35. So I think that looks pretty good. And then we could add obviously some content into there. So for example, just the written content, the actual tip. So let's just delete some of that, maybe like that. So I just wanted to show you how you can do it. You probably see this on a lot of blogs. So I want to show you the basics. So that's pretty much it. So you can obviously add some more text and fill it up with different content. Here is your comment section that people can add in, and I'll show you how to change the post date. So this is probably one of the most common questions I get asked. So let's click on save and we can close it. So to change the post date display, we can go back to our dashboard, click on Themify Ultra, Themify settings, and then default layouts over here. So instead of the page layout, we want to navigate to single post, and then here we want to adjust the post date. So instead of the round thing, we can change it to the inline text, or you can also hide it as well. So you can also hide certain things. So for example, you can hide the author as well, and then we can click on save. So you can come here and sort of adjust it to how you want. Now, if you want to go to post over here, then you can see and manage all your posts. So to display your post, I'll show you guys how to do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to add in 2 more blog posts really quickly. So that's done. Let's navigate back to our homepage and turn on the builder. So we can scroll down over here and click on this and select one row. Then what we could do is we can drop in a post module. So you can create any page, like a blog page, and you can display the post module to display your blog post like that. So it's very simple. What we could do is change the post layout to grid 3, and perhaps we can arrange it and limit it to 3 posts. And then we can also change the display layouts over here. So maybe I want to sort of hide the content and hide the post meta, which is this one over here. So let's try and change the display to none. So that's going to hide the text. And I also want to hide this. So scroll down to post meta and hide it. So you can play around with the different display settings over here as well. And I might just add some spacing on the top. So maybe 75, and let's try and do 75 on the bottom. Just like that. And then you're pretty much good to go. Let's just duplicate this gallery and let's drag it down here and paste it in. We're going to change the title to latest post. Latest post. So I might want to add a little bit of padding to space it out a little bit better. And the next section is I'll show you how to add in a map. So if you want people to find out, where your business is, adding a map is also a really great option. So you can also drop in the map module over here, but the problem with that is that you'll need to get the API from Google, and you do need to put in your credit card details, even though it's free. There's a quicker way of doing it. So we can go over to Google and we can just type in like Google Maps, hit on enter, click in the first result. And then here, so maybe you can put in, where your business is located. I might do, let's say, Ha Long Bay. So this is somewhere where I want to go. So I want to click into that. And okay, that's all good. And we can click on share. So click on share over here and click on Embed Map. And then copy HTML. So once you've copied that to your clipboard by clicking onto that, come back over here. And we just need to paste it into a text module. So click on text and we're going to, sorry about that, we do need to add in a new row. Drop the text module into here. And we're going to, instead of pasting it into the visual tab,